First off, I just want to kill off a few myths. Who is a tax resident in France? Now, if you arrive in France with the intention of living there permanently, you are a French tax resident. If France is your main residence, you are a French tax resident. Now, think this through. If you move to France and you can't sell your UK property, and in which case you decide to let out your UK property, so you take say a 6-month let on your UK main residence, and you buy in France and you stay in France, where is your main residence? Your main residence must be France, because you can't live in your UK house. So therefore you are a French tax resident. If your spouse and children live in France and you exercise your right to work in the EU, and in this case it could be the UK, you are a French tax resident working in the UK. If your principal activity is in France, i.e. you work in France, it's a no-brainer, you are a French tax resident. And here's everybody's favourite, which is the 183-day rule. If you spend 183 days in France, you are a French tax resident. But hold on, if you spend more than 90 days in the UK, you're a UK tax resident. And in actual fact, you can be tax resident in both jurisdictions. So the 183-day rule is the final tiebreaker, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Why is this important? It's important because as a French tax resident, you are liable to tax on your worldwide income and assets. Now, can I stress that? You're liable to tax on your worldwide income. Later on in the slides, I'll go into a bit more detail, but please hold the thought. Your pension income is taxed in France unless I say so. So your pension income will always be taxed in France unless I say so. Your bank and building society interest, which may be having tax deducted at source, stop. You're not liable to UK tax on your bank and building society interest. You are a French tax resident. So therefore your interest should be paid gross and taxed in France. And finally, you have a responsibility to declare yourself. They're not going to come knocking on your door for at least 2 years. Therefore, it's your responsibility to declare yourself to the French tax authorities.